Peace and love, it's Jemelle Williams, the host of Hilightz, and I'm here at the iREMEMBER Manifesto. We're here with one of the featured artists for the night, an innovator of reggae music and conscious lyrics and conscious vibes, JAH9. Blessings.
Blessings, my brother.
I know from experience the system is flawed and unfair. So I live outside it as much as I possibly dare. And I seek for justice in a time when the people may be too distracted to even care. My voice is still here. Oh.
Welcome to Toronto, first of all.
Thank you.
And for the people that don't know you, just give a little introduction about who you are and what it is that you really do.
Who am I? Wow. Humble servant of the Most High. Yes, I am as you say, I write, I sing, I practice yoga, I serve my community, I cook and eat. Yeah, you know, I am just a regular human being, just trying to, you know, trod on this journey and fulfill the purpose and to try and make as positive an impact as I can.
How's the vibe, how's the energy tonight after the set you just threw down, man?
It was a nice vibes, you know. I mean, it's always a joy to travel and play music, so, you know, coming to Toronto, a city that I'm familiar with, it was joy, and I had a good time.
Rastafari, take control of them. Tell police officers and soldier men, I said we want to drive the streets and roads again, so we can hold the head high and proud again. Then and only then take control of them. Tell police officers and soldier men, I said we want to drive the streets and roads again, so we can hold the head high and proud again. Then and only then. That independence no mean none the grill party scene or colonial regime. Yeah, we know what them schemes. Now show no meaning, no straight them just cleaning. Fight out the weed and cigarette them for me.
You talked about the coal and the ice and how you burn it down. Is it a blessing to be over here? How is the vibes over here for you?
It's a joy, man. Toronto, nice, man. Really, really nice place. Multicultural, you know, focusing on arts and music. And you know, the cold, it's cold, but you know, I mean, it's still a state of mind, and if you can prepare for it, you're alright.
What motivates the lyrics and the themes that you often speak about in your music?
The experiences that I am having of life. You know, I am blessed to have parents that are awesome and great examples. Not just my mother and father, but my grandparents. So all the examples I've had, fortunately, have been very positive. And so I celebrate those things because you hear so many negative stories, because there are so many negative stories. So when you have the opportunity to celebrate, yeah, man, you have to do that.
Whatever I feel to express, I mean, open your eyes, there's lots of stuff to inspire every time you do it. So for me, it's just anytime I feel a need to write. I don't write songs to put out music or to put out no song. I just when I feel to say something, I write something. And find that music is the way that I communicate best. So that's why I write music, and that's why I put out music how I do.
Anywhere in the world that you are, you know, the experience of life that you have is personal, it is your own. There are things that are influenced by the culture. But again, life is an individual journey. You're part of a collective, but it's an individual trod. In Jamaica, we have our challenges as well as we have our blessings, just like anywhere else. And you can't watch the media and listen to what people say. If you want to know about Jamaica, you have to go there. And if you're afraid, then don't come. Because, you see me? So, we don't have to demystify the thing. If you are inspired to go somewhere, you go. If you are not inspired, you don't go. Right now in Jamaica, I might say Jamaica is beautiful and life is beautiful. And you go to Jamaica and you talk to somebody else and them say something else. And that is perspective, you know? So wherever you are in earth, you can make it beautiful if you are in your moment. Because right now, it don't matter that I'm in Toronto. I'm sitting in a room and talking to the item. So, is we create labels and decide that this space name that and that space name that. It's just earth. You see me?
Very true.
Yeah, the people them need to free up.
What sets you apart from other reggae artists doing it right now in the game?
I mean, there is a set apart, but I mean, I'm doing me. I'm being real to me. So that alone is going to set me apart. Because there's no two people that share the same genetic code. So me being me and not trying to be anybody else in itself is what sets me apart.
Come and they up vanilla, what bro? If them soft like a guava, they can't come round. It's part of town. Telling you this heart alone. I could have sparked it, faltered down. Revival. We start up now, reprisal. With the new jacket, water down, a pardon now. But the inner me garden song. This is not a marijuana song.
What's the message that you have to put out there?
Love and always love. Love and always love. And nothing too deeper than that. Just a matter of being, humble enough to know, say, you're just a part of a whole. And no matter what color, race, creed, nationality, all of them things, they really have nothing to do with it, just love or spread amongst each other.
What role does your faith play in your music, in your mission, in your purpose that you continue to talk about?
Boy, that is the reason why I'm doing this. I'm not really an entertainer still. I never had aspirations of being an artist, or in the industry. It's just when you move everything else out of the way, and you kind of say, I've been singing and writing since forever, and I have a special relationship with words ever since I was very young. That's a long story. But, when I cleared the way, I realized the opportunities that were coming, and people would pay me to do this, which I would have been doing already anyway,
right?
For free in my yard. Yeah, I give thanks for that still. So my inspiration, my faith, has been my journey.
Had it not been for His Majesty, some people dead. He's given instructions, help the old and infants, keep the weak ones fed. This must be the mission when the times get dread. Peace and joy from humble service of life instead. Just said, tread not on the path of the wicked, do not even eat off their tables or bank on their illusions, but instead walk in the light. For truth cannot be overcome by might, so I and I make selfishness irrelevant with reverence.
Even just having the experience of learning about Africa, learning about His Majesty, like these are the things that really have shaped my consciousness. Okay. And in doing so, you realize the ones of us who have the intelligence, it is those of us who have been blessed to be educated. It is our responsibility to educate. And what better way to serve and educate than through the medium of music? Because I have a much wider impact. I will reach much more of my brothers and sisters when I am on the world stage singing music. And because I've made that commitment to do positive music and to just present the best of myself, I have seen doors open. And everybody will ask, boy, how is it being a woman in the industry and all of that? And it really, I don't even know about the struggle. Any struggle that I face, it is because of my own personal choices. And I take full personal responsibility for whatever comes that seems like a stumbling block, because it's perspective that will make the difference, and will determine how I deal with it. And if I can find the lesson in everything, then I can be at peace, and I can know that everything that is coming is for my benefit, and I don't have to struggle, I don't have to fight anything, I just have to surrender. Align yourself is like in yoga. If you sit in the proper alignment, then you can stay there forever and breathe and find ease, because you have set yourself in the right alignment. If you are out of alignment, when you stay in it too long, you start to feel pain, you start to suffer. But the journey is to release yourself from suffering, and that is a journey of surrender. So it is through surrender that I have reached here. Yes, Canada is a very special place. The first time I came was in 2010, and it was as part of the Manifesto Festival, the arts community. And I had a love for Canada from then, because I saw how even the government had to bend to the will of the artists, and they have to support the arts community. And that's something that I work actively on. I am an advocate of that in Jamaica, to try and we started a manifesto in Jamaica,
Yes.
and you know, it's the same kind of thing. We're trying to pressure the government to pay more attention, and so much progress has been made as far as that in the past 4 years. So we're really grateful for that. So we're here in Toronto now because we've been invited by the Manifesto and I Remember family again. We serve when we are called. So we are here. Yes, I.
And I appreciate that. We appreciate that in Toronto. If you could go back and talk to yourself at a younger age before you start put on music, what advice would you give yourself to be successful in what it is that you're doing right now?
To be patient. Work hard and be patient. Work on your craft, work on the actual art. And then be patient that it will fall into place once it is you do the work you're supposed to.
Remember to breathe deeply and with gratitude. Breath is free and it is our prayer. And when we breathe deeply, it reminds our souls to remain at peace. So let us start from zero. Let us keep it simple. And let us, you know, I don't have nothing to tell you that you not may find out yourself. I am not trying to, you know, propose that I know everything. But I do know that breath is life. So breathe.
Yes.
Yeah.